All right, this is an update video, August 19th, about the mining stocks, Riot Platforms, Marathon Digital, and Cleanspark. So at the moment, I'm looking at the BTC. So you can see 61K-ish. That's where we are hovering around. We are above 200-day moving average, below 50-day moving average. So at the moment, yes, still in a consolidation mode. Last time we had pretty big flushing move. You can see well, it's not looking like a tech names, okay? It's not looking like a S&P 500 or NASDAQ, where these things are risk on, basically small caps related industry, highly speculative, risk on trade, if you want to call it that way. So still this name until it breaks out of this downtrend that I'm watching, which is technically speaking, if we get back above 65, 70K, then we would see all of these names rally. But we have a Fed rate decision coming up, not until September 18th. Probability of 2 rate cuts is now at 22%, and probability of only 1 rate cut is 77%. But will there be any actually before the election? Maybe they will cut 0.25, and that can indicate for small cap traders, Russell 2000, since all of these names that we're going to talk about right now are trading in that. I mean, these are small caps, these are not very profitable companies, and that's the only thing that can ignite all of these names. So in terms of technical like price levels, these names have gotten, I mean, there's damage already been done to these names. But at the same time, well, I'm not somebody who's thinking that this is a discount, because these names can go lower, a lot lower, if BTC declines, no matter what the rate decision is going to be. But at the same time, it can just chop around here until everybody's back from summer vacations and being out and about, and we return to normal trading volumes. But these have, well, let's take a look at the chart of the Riot Platforms. You can see it is at $8 level. This is where it's hovering around. From its recent high of 13, that's where it was trading. Well, at the moment, well, this retracement is almost like 40% retracement. That's a crazy move. I did catch one crazy move on Cleanspark. When I was talking about it last time, it was trading around at these levels, actually 16, 15-ish. So I did catch this move to the downside. That was like 1000% move. Ever since, I haven't looked at these names, because you can see the price action for the last 10 trading sessions. So for Cleanspark, this is the chart I'm watching, where this green line on my chart represents the $11, the closing price of last year, where it closed. Anytime it goes below this level, that means year-to-date Cleanspark negative. So far, yeah, slightly positive, but by looking at this chart, you can say, I mean, I can say that there's a lot of people who got trapped at these 16 all the way from 15 to $20 level. So anytime it tries to push up to this zone, I'm gonna expect these, I mean, at least for the first few tests, reject these levels and sellers show up. And this red line on my chart represents 200-day moving average. Stock below its 200-day moving average, 50-day moving average at the moment. But you can see ultra short term, maybe it is hinting that we might get some sort of a bounce, but at the moment it is above its 5-day moving average. And usually when stocks are doing this, I'm not bearish at all. So, but at the same time, I'm not going to jump into these names, thinking that this is the bottom for small caps. No, I don't think so. And I'm not trading. I'm just sitting on the sidelines and watching this name. Same thing with Marathon Digital. You can see damage has been done as well for the stock. Ultra short term again, right? But can it go back above 20 bucks, 22 bucks, because that's where a lot of people are trapped right now. So all these people who are sitting negative maybe at these zones, I mean, as soon as it tries to push higher, some people will take profit, and the new people should come in to possibly take it higher if we see small caps rally. Okay, Russell 2000 IWM. So I would rather play IWM long versus trying to individually pick these names. So you can see this name at the moment. I mean, you cannot call that this is a, I mean, of course it's hovering around its support level of 1440-ish. This is where it tested a few times, bounced, but below $14 level, I mean, it can go lower. But at the same time, I'm not betting here that it's going to go higher. If it does push, the resistance at this moment, again, 200-day moving average. This zone right here from $19 all the way to, like, from $18 to all the way $19. This is the zone I would expect it to reject, but it can push, but I'm not playing this. The risk reward is not in my favor at this point, so I'm not trading it. Coinbase, same situation. Can it push? Yeah, probably can push towards 222, but again, we need to see overall market basically rotate back into the IWM. Same thing with MicroStrategy. These are all in a consolidation, kind of like a waiting mode. They need like a little bit more information. So what's going to happen? What's the macro is going to be in terms of the rates and like flow, okay? But if you take a look at the QQQ and like look at the QQQ and SPY, I mean, look at this recovery. You cannot say that, I mean, against small caps, but you can see the Russell 2000, it did basically fill this gap where it had pretty big gap down right there at 215. So today's close, you can say officially we did fill this gap, but it did bounce as well. But those names, highly speculative names, are not doing what these are. I mean, what in general, like Russell 2000, like you can see 10% rally. Maybe they're lagging. I don't know. But I'm not somebody who's going to just bet the farm saying that those are discounted. Those mining stocks are discounted. So at the moment, that's my position. Neutral to bearish. I don't think that I will jump in unless I see those names clear out all of those like significant resistance levels, where supply levels where people are sitting, people are trapped at these levels. Until we see let's say Marathon Digital, unless this name is trading above 22, I'm not interested to possibly trade it long, even though I know, I mean, but I don't like to trade in this very cognitive, like you can use volume bar to define where the most volume traded. I like to trade at wherever this volume is thin, because at those points I know stock can move fast and it can move freely, because there's not many people who are trapped. You can see, okay, yeah, these levels could be solid support, but at the same time you can see on a volume profile, let's say if Marathon Digital slips below 14, you can see there's not much of a volume all the way till $10. So that's what I'm watching for these names. That's the update. Hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.